Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a report in Salesforce. Creating a report in Salesforce allows you to pull specific data from any object or multiple objects where the reporting functionality is supported. For today's example, I'm going to create an opportunities report. We'll do this from the Sales app. So if you're not already in the Sales app, you can navigate up to the app launcher and you can either type in sales or just click on the Sales app. Once you're on the Sales app, we'll go ahead and click on the Reports tab on the navigation bar. From here, we're going to click on New Report. All the options that you see listed are called report types in Salesforce. The report types listed here are all of the out-of-the-box report types. None of these were custom made. In a future video, we'll go over how you can create your own report type so that you know how to generate a report to fit a real-world business case where an out-of-the-box report type wouldn't work. I wanted to point out that some report types have a object with another object, and some report types have an object and another object. As you can see here, contacts and accounts, accounts with partners. The difference between the two can be tough to understand at first, but if I try to simplify it for you, one object and another object represents a report that will pull data from both objects, regardless if the data is related to each other or not. A report type of an object with another object would only allow you to report on related data between the two objects. For example, if we navigate to opportunities, we'll use opportunities with products as an example. So because this says opportunity with products, this is only going to show opportunities that have related product data. If this said opportunities and products, the report would pull in data of all opportunities and all products, regardless if they were related to each other or not. So and is just a way to include both objects' data together. The word with allows you to narrow down to only specific opportunities or specific objects in general with another object's data. Hopefully that helps you understand report types better. If not, don't worry. As you continue to practice and create reports, you'll get a better understanding of report types and which ones you want to select if you want to pull specific data. So to get back to creating a report, to create an opportunities report, we're just going to select this first option, opportunities, and then select continue. From here, there's a few things that I want to highlight. The first thing I want to highlight is this update preview automatically toggle. You're going to want to make sure that this is selected on. This allows us to see the edits as we make them. If this wasn't checked on, then every edit that you make to this report isn't going to display here until you save and run. And because we want to be time efficient as Salesforce admins or consultants, we want to see the changes in real time. The second thing that I wanted to highlight was the report title. So we can actually change the name of this report by either clicking this pencil icon or by just selecting the actual title itself. And we're going to rename this first report. So you don't actually have to change the name of the report in the beginning of this process. You could hit save and run and then rename the report while you're saving it. It's really a personal preference. I just like to get it out of the way. So on to the next thing I wanted to highlight, this fields panel. If we click that to show all fields, this shows the fields from the object you're reporting on. In this case, the opportunity fields. As you can see, there's the created by field, type, closed one. These are all fields that you can add as columns, groupings, or filters on this report. As you can see, some of the fields are already present in the out of the box report. So I'm just going to go ahead and close that panel so we have more room. So next, there's the outline tab where you can select the columns you would like to report on. The columns can be any of the fields that we just saw in that field section. You can group the data by certain fields, such as opportunity owner. This is useful in a real world setting if you have 10 sales reps on a team and you'd like to group all the opportunities by each sales rep to get a better view of how each rep is performing against their peers. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. In this case, the rep would be the opportunity owner. So I'm going to go up here and group opportunity owner. In addition to grouping it by opportunity owner, I'm also going to group it by the opportunity stage. So as you can see, there's two groupings now. The first grouping is the opportunity owner, and the next grouping is by stage. At the bottom here, there's different toggles. There's subtotals, there's detailed rows, grand totals. If I take away the subtotals, You can see that creates more of a clean report than having those subtotals in there. If we take away detail rows, it takes away most of the columns and it just shows you the record count of each. We're going to actually leave that on. And then for grand total, you can either have this on or off. It'll just show all of the opportunities or all of the records that you're reporting on. So I'm just going to leave that on. And then on to the last thing I wanted to highlight, which is the filters tab. The filters tab is where you can filter data by any field. For example, the show me field, right now it's selected on all opportunities, but if we wanted to go change that, I could just do my opportunities or my team's opportunities. So let me just select my opportunities, click done. We can also filter by date. So if we click on this close date, you can see that you can change this from close date to close last month, created date, last modified date. We'll keep this on close date because I want to generate an opportunities report that'll show my closed won and closed lost opportunities, essentially the deals that I won and the deals that I lost. You can also select the range in which you want to report on this close date. If you click the drop down, you can show all opportunities for all time, a custom range where you can pick a start and end date, previous fiscal year, current fiscal year. For this example, I'm actually going to select current fiscal year. Shows you January 1st, 2022, December 31st, 2022. We'll click apply. So as you can see, as I've been selecting filters, that data has been changing or has been added to this report. So right now I have 3 closed won opportunities and 2 closed lost opportunities. Because this is a test org, these are all of the opportunities that I've actually created in this org. But in the case that we were actually in a real org, there may be other opportunities out there that are still in open status and haven't been closed won or closed lost. We would be able to filter those by this opportunity status right here. If we click on that and then click the drop down, we can select from open, closed, or just closed won. We're going to select closed and apply. As you can see, nothing changed because these are the only opportunities that I have. From here, we can click save and run. So I had mentioned in the beginning of the video that the report name, you can rename it right when you start via this report name up here, or you can rename it when you save. So as you can see, it says first report, we'll leave it as is. Report and dashboard visibility is determined by folders. So the folder that you save your report in matters. For this example, we can keep it on private reports, but if we wanted others to see our report, we would click on select folder, and then we could select any folder that we wanted to save this report in. If you wanted everyone to be able to access the report, you would save it in public reports. Again, we're going to keep it in private reports, so I'm going to just cancel out, click save. So now our report is created and saved. Congratulations if this is your first report. Additionally, there's an option to be able to add a chart to your report. So if we click on this add chart, from here, if we wanted to change the chart type, we could click on this gear icon. Currently, it's showing a horizontal bar chart, but for this example, if I want to change it to a donut chart, so right now it's showing the record count, 5 total opportunities. If I wanted to show closed won opportunities versus closed lost opportunities, I could go down to this slice by selection and then click on stage. So it's still showing 5 total opportunities, but now it's showing 3 closed won and 2 closed lost. If I click anywhere on the screen, it closes that gear icon menu. So although this is a very simple report, the purpose of this video was really to highlight the fundamentals that you need to learn in order to create any report in Salesforce. I do plan on releasing additional videos around reporting and dashboards in the near future, but in terms of gaining a basic understanding of how to create a report, how to filter reports, I think that this video is a good starting point. So that's all I have for this video. If you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate if you give it a like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.